Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Traps podcast.
That's true.
I am Jacob. I am one of your great hosts. You two introduce yourselves.
Alex Ironwolf in the house, Dad. Just kidding.
Dad. I'm Jeremiah. You can call me Baby Carrot for the win.
And now that we've introduced ourselves, we will conversate on a great many things tonight, but I think that our first subject will be traps. Jeremiah, I'll give it to you.
Oh.
Alright, so let's start. For those of you that don't know what a trap is, it's basically a guy that dresses up like a female, and the whole discussion is it gay? Or is it not gay? Now, I have a whole bunch of articles on whether it is or not, but what's your input on it, Jacob?
I'd say, do you know that it is a man? Like, do you know that that's a man? Even though it looks like a female, do you know that it's a man?
Most of the time, you don't know.
But when you finally get in bed with them, will you be able to find out if it's a man or not? Or are you just gonna fuck them in the ass? And the girls, and you're gonna think that's a girl that wants to be fucked in the ass.
I mean, if you don't see it and you don't know about it, I think it's pretty straight.
Yeah, it seems pretty straight to me. Alex, what do you think?
No, yeah, it's pretty straight, but if you find out that they have a dick, and you look at it and it excites you more and you keep going, that's when I think it's gay.
I'd have to agree on that one.
Yeah, most definitely.
Oh.
They're after calling your house, man. They're mad.
I mean, we'll just let it ring.
Okay then.
Oh, it's the fucking school. Jesus Christ.
Now they know where I live. Now they know where we live, Jeremiah.
I didn't say what school.
They still know we're students.
You're right.
Oh.
We're illegal immigrants also.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Trump, come for us, please. I'd love to get thrown over the border.
Oh yeah. So there's this one article, and it was on Game Facts for some reason. This guy asked, "I'm gay if I like traps?" ?
Oh,
and Prime Pikachu responded, "Traps exist only for straight men to be able to dip their toes in the pool of gay rather than completely submerge themselves in it." And I feel like that is a pretty good representation.
You just want to dip your toes. You don't really want to be. You don't want to be gay. You don't want to like exactly fuck a man. But you see, like, they look like a female, but even though you have even though they have a penis, you still want to have sex with them.
Yeah, they just pretend it's not there, but they have the look of shame when they walk up to him, like, God damn it, I just want to know what it feels like, man. Pass them 20 and hope they never talk about it again.
So, if I give it, but don't take it, would that still be gay?
If you know the dick is there, but what if you give it, you know the dick is there, but you're not attracted to the dick, like you know it's there, but you're not attracted to it, like you don't care about the dick, you just want to have, you're just in it for the anal, and because they look like a female.
I mean, I feel if you can, like, ignore it, I mean, I feel like it wouldn't be gay.
Alex, what do you think?
I think he's kind of right, but it's hard to tell, like, because you know the dick is there. It doesn't excite you, but they still have a dick. So
yeah, that's the problem. They still have a dick, though. Like, is it gay though? Like, I'm gonna say my point of view. I'm gonna say no.
No.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm gonna say it's like half and half. Like, you know, it's gay if you know, but it's not gay if you don't know. Yeah. It's in between there.
So, Jeremiah, you have a few more articles for us?
Yeah. So on my friend's one, on a League of Legends forum, so Sora Zama is like, Trap is a man dressed as a woman and looks exactly like a woman. If he's not cross-dressing, you wouldn't like him because he's not Trap anymore, right? So it's like you like men that looks like women, maybe half gay.
Half gay?
Half gay.
Yeah, I'm thinking you're right. Half gay right there. Yeah. You're not attracted to the fact you're attracted to the fact that they're dressed like a female, and you want them because they're a female. Because they look female. Because they look female. So yeah, you're half
and they
gay.
act female as well.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. Yeah, they act like they're female. So
So that way it's like not completely obvious, you know?
Yeah, you're right.
So a swarm of koala said, "Yes, but futanaris are a-okay."
So I don't know what
like that contradicts itself.
You gotta explain to everyone what that is.
I mean,
so a futanari, Jacob, you go for it, Jacob.
A futanari, imagine just a female, but with a penis. But with the penis, in between the balls, there is a vagina that you can have sex with just as much as you could the penis. And the penis is probably about the size of your forearm, just so you know.
That's scary.
Yeah.
But so I don't know if that's gay or not, because it's a man and a woman.
Yeah.
That one's hard. I
mean, I feel like a trap is the same thing, though.
I mean...
But the trap doesn't have the vagina.
Kinda, but, like, the trap is just a guy dressed as a woman. The futanari has, like, it has both parts, so... You can't classify it as transgender, because a transgender is somebody who wants to change genders, Jesus Christ. But, like, they have both parts, so... Like, I don't know if that'd be gay. Like, what if you just want to have sex with, like, the vagina, but you don't want to touch the dick that's, like, attached to that? Would that be gay?
I feel like there's no, like, missing it. You know, you're gonna touch it, but...
Oh, God.
Imagine, they're probably while you're fucking them in the vagina, they're probably gonna have a hard-on at the same time, too.
Oh.
Yeah. So, I mean...
I feel like if you could ignore the penis
from both ends at the same time, don't you think?
What if you were to incorporate the futanari into a threesome, where you have sex with the vagina of the futanari and the futanari fucks your girlfriend? Does that work?
I mean, I feel like threesomes are an exception, though. I don't think threesomes are like gay or straight or lesbian, you know?
Yeah, that's just a group of people who like fucking.
Yeah, I mean,
true. Yeah,
it's just like a experiment kind of thing.
Futanari sound weird. Like, do they look like a woman or do they look like a man?
No, here's something. What if it looked like a man? It walked like a man, talked like a man, sounded like a man, acted like a man. But there was a fucking vagina between the legs.
So that's also a trap.
That's a trap.
Yeah, but
that's a trap for females. That's a trap for females.
Oh.
Yeah.
So female traps.
Would that make you lesbian?
Oh yeah, would that make you lesbian?
Now here's another question before we go into the lesbian thing. If a lesbian girl is going for a trap and they don't know it's a guy, but they still fuck him even though he has a penis, does that make them still lesbian or does that turn them straight?
I think
Or
that
does
just
it make
might
them
turn them
buy?
into traps.
That I
Really
think that would
buy.
either just make. I think that would either qualify them as either straight or bi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they'd be somewhere on that middle ground.
Okay.
See, so about the male trips, the female trips are, I think they'll be considered lesbian because like they know that there's no dick there. Because when you go
Yeah.
up to them, yeah. So I think that they would be considered lesbian because they liked it.
Yeah, because there's no like in between there. It's not like I want you to fuck me. Oh, you have a vagina. Still fuck me anyway. There's no penis.
Exactly.
So yeah.
Well,
That's what I think.
That's quite. It's quite the topic.
it truly
Yeah.
is. Since it seems we've kind of exhausted ourselves on the whole trap conversation.
It's a trap.
It's a trap.
It's a trap.
YouTube, we'll be talking about YouTube TV now. This is something kind of popped up out of nowhere. No one really expected it, but
Yeah.
apparently YouTube is going to be having a subscription network where you'll be able to watch television now. According to this CNBC article, YouTube is giving viewers a way to tune in and live their favorite shows without cable or satellite. Like, does that mean they're going to be doing this through like Wi-Fi?
I don't know. Maybe they
I
might
feel like that would be the case.
Yeah, it has to be. Let's see. The company announced a live and on-demand streaming service called YouTube TV on Tuesday. This subscription, it's going to be $35 a month for a family plan. You can have up to 6 people on that plan. And it's going to be launching for the next few months in the US. And there's no plans for international service. So it's probably going to be only in America.
Yeah.
I don't think that's going to work out. Everyone already has their own cable and like satellites. Why would they want YouTube to be their shit, you know?
Not even just
Right
YouTube,
here
like people even have like their Amazon TV sticks and Roku sticks. People use that a lot. I don't see why they'd want to use like the YouTube TV.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not even a lot of channels either.
Yeah, it's only
It's
40.
like a shitty deal.
Like a Roku stick? Let me look that up real quick. I think a Roku stick gets you like a couple thousand.
Damn, and YouTube's only
in
trying
this
to...
article on The Verge, it says that it's an app, or they called it an app.
It's an app. Jeez.
Yeah, YouTube gave a brief demo of the app today.
So it's going to be.
So you can't even put it on like your TV or nothing?
Oh no, there's smart TVs you can download so you can use apps and stuff.
Oh, I've never heard of those before.
They've been out since like 2011. Where the fuck have you been?
I don't know, man. The only thing like that I have advanced for my TV is like I can talk to the remote and like, can I watch my shows? You know, like show me something.
Here's a little bit of something. The service integrates with Chromecast and Cast-enabled devices and Google Home. But when YouTube tried to show off voice search through a Google Home unit, that demo ended up being a spectacular fail.
Yeah, it failed.
I'll be right back, guys.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, Alex. Apparently, their network partners for Google will be able to sell ads for additional revenue.
That's wow. No matter what YouTube does, you're always gonna get some ads, huh?
Well, I believe an ad in and of itself is worth it. Actually, wait a minute. This is paid content, and you're still getting ads. That's when I kind of draw the line. Like
exactly. At least
in the day and age when you get free content and it's a constant influx of just free media, I believe that and the free media with ads, that's fine. Like you're getting the media for free, an ad is worth it.
But if you're gonna
if you're
make us
paying for
pay,
the service and you're getting ads anyways, like you might as well have fucking cable.
Yeah.
exactly. At least YouTube Red did that shit where you like no more fucking ads, and plus you get exclusive videos and shit. That
Yeah.
sounds, yeah, that's good.
So
This is
apparently you get a free YouTube Red subscription with the whole YouTube TV though.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Oh, well, and wouldn't that save you money? Because, actually, wait a minute, no. Yeah, it would. You spend the $35 so you don't have to spend an extra 10 to get YouTube Red. So instead of spending 45, you'd still be sending the base $35.
But wouldn't it be 45 like a month after? Because isn't that a monthly payment, or is YouTube $10 straight? Like,
I think YouTube Red is like $10 every month, but I'm gonna assume that the Red comes packaged with it and stays like the whole time. Let me see my article. I'll see if they've got anything on that.
So Showtime is available as an add-on.
as
but
an
HBO
add-on.
Yeah, as an add-on, but HBO is not.
That's
Everybody uses HBO. Why the fuck isn't that there?
I don't know.
That's stupid. And just rev your engine louder there, guys. All right.
Oh, you won't be able to get CNN, TBS, TNT, AMC Network, Discovery
That's
Communications,
fine.
and
CNN is
A&E Network. It's missing a lot of stuff, and I mean, if I'm gonna pay $35 for this,
exactly, not just 40
Yeah.
fucking shows, Abbott shows, 40 channels. Give us more. Just fucking 40.
Yeah, that's like a big old lack of content right there.
yeah. I mean, if you plan on getting YouTube TV, I'd see and wait to see if they'd add more channels or whatever. But as of right now, I don't believe it's worth it.
Exactly. I don't know how many people are like right now just like, oh fuck yeah, I'm gonna jump on buy this real quick. I don't think
Probably
too
like
many people are like that.
YouTube enthusiasts, people who like
Most
really
definitely.
yeah, like definitely like people who are like Google and YouTube enthusiasts. They're probably like ready to hop on this.
Yeah, probably. Oh fuck, it's
They were probably like watching this interview with such intent.
Yeah, just oh yeah.
Oh,
I get a
fucking
YouTube
40 channels.
service. I don't have to pay for cable anymore. Oh fuck.
40 channels.
Yeah.
Oh my god. That's a ripoff right there. Fucking 40 channels. Awful. And but about what you said about the CNN, how that's not there, that's fine. As Trump said, that is fake news.
I mean, yeah. If it wants to be fake news, it can be fake news. But I mean,
Exactly.
you know?
Another 30 networks that won't be working with it is going to be Viacom, AMC, and Time Warner. And for those who don't know, Viacom are the people who own Nickelodeon.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I don't see Nickelodeon here. Of course, they got Disney
and Time Warner. If I remember right, yeah, I think Time Warner is like the control company for the CW.
Oh, they don't have the CW on here either. Nope. Let me see.
Time Warner CW.
I don't got Cartoon
I used to watch the CW all the time, so
Oh,
here
no,
is
CW's right there.
Like I might be wrong. Wait, it is? It's
Oh yeah, it says right there, the CW.
It'll have the
Oh, okay.
CW.
Yeah, it says what you get with the picture that I'm looking at as a board with all the things. You get ABC, Fox, NBC, the CW, and then a whole bunch of other.
Send me a link. Link me that article in the Skype call.
I mean, an article. It's just like on Twitter. If you go here, copy link to.
Oh, there won't be Comedy Central or MTV.
Oh hell! Oh, MTV, I'm fine with. Comedy Central.
But Comedy Central.
Yeah.
There you go. I put the link to that Twitter post
Okay.
in the chat.
We'll check though.
Oh, fucking Philip DeFranco, of course. The news, Philly D. Okay, they're gonna have the C. They have the CW, but isn't if yeah CW is a subsidiary of Time Warner, so that's kind of weird, but whatever.
Yeah.
Probably paid them off just for that, I guess.
They've got
Yep.
Disney.
They don't got like Nickelodeon or anything. That's
No, they don't got
Yeah,
Cartoon Network
they won't
either.
have
It's just
Nickelodeon because Viacom is like, hey, fuck off.
yeah.
Who owns Cartoon Network? Time Warner. So yeah, Time Warner owns
I
Cartoon
feel like
Network.
Disney is just trying to get all the money it can, you know?
yeah.
'Cause
Disney
it's like
has been
buying
like
rights off of
really
everything.
trying to like get onto that like internet craze that's like really blown up over the past few years of like internet media. Like they've been
Mhm.
really trying to get on board with that. Like,
I don't really know why they got like Marvel and shit. That
well,
makes
they
a
have
shit ton.
that, but they as media is like progressing, the television is starting to die out. Well, not as like television as it used to be is starting to die out, where you'd buy cable packages and networks.
Oh yeah.
Where instead of doing that with your television, you do it on your mobile devices, and then you link up your mobile devices to your television, so you'll be able to do it that way, and it's simpler.
Mhm.
Well, yeah, that sounds about right.
And since
Disney.
there's that whole like new media thing, Disney's been like really trying to
Yeah.
like hop on that. Like even though they dropped PewDiePie,
Oh, yeah.
they have like that's what Disney did on YouTube with like Maker Studios, which is their subsidiary on YouTube, which makes them money on YouTube. So
I didn't even know.
forget
PewDiePie
the
was
whole
there.
like PewDiePie being dropped by Maker. We don't need to talk about that here. That's already been elaborated enough by everyone else on the internet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's the whole reason. That's probably the whole reason Disney bought up Maker. They saw the fucking person who literally biggest man on the site. They were like, we need him. And
then
the
just to drop
saddest
him?
thing, no, the thing is, they were like Disney's been on the works trying to get rid of Maker, so the whole firing thing was probably just a part of that.
Yeah, it might have just happened eventually, but
It probably would have happened eventually, but yeah, we don't need to talk about that.
yeah. YouTube.
Okay.
YouTube, man.
YouTube TV, everybody. Probably
I mean,
the
at
shittiest
least
thing you
6
could spend.
users can watch at the same time, but
Yeah, because
35
who has more than 6 people in their house? Like 1 out of 10 people have more than 6 people in their house, so it's kind of
yeah. Unlimited cloud DVR.
Well, that's actually
But-
pretty cool, but that's besides the point.
yeah. Well, what's the use of that when you only have 40 fucking channels?
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
It says more to come, so I'd rather wait.
Yeah,
I would rather wait.
Oh, it says more to come. Oh yeah, more to come. Right there.
it's definitely probably gonna get better in the future, but on release, I wouldn't do it.
Yeah. It's like the new phones, like, probably like it's shitty right now. Wait a little bit, price to drop, and it's a little better. Then you buy it, probably like
Yeah.
that, or anything new.
Yeah.
But I don't feel like this price is gonna ever change. This is gonna.
I mean,
I feel
35
like
is not
probably
that bad.
as they get more and more networks, that they're probably gonna they're gonna do one of two things. Either it's gonna be you get all the networks and they raise the price, or they're gonna make certain packages where you get certain networks, almost like old cable.
Yeah,
Probably something
either
like
that,
that.
or you just get like that premium bullshit, and that's gonna cost a lot more.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Get like HD everything TV.
Everything's
For
HD.
users.
Well, we've kind of like gotten to the point where HD has kind of become like synonymous, where like almost
Yeah.
everybody has an HD TV now. Like 7.
Well, I guess the
8
next thing would be 4K then.
Yeah, like 7-8 years ago, it'd be impossible to get HD, but it's like really normal now. Like right now, probably like the new HD is 4K resolutions.
Yeah.
probably within like the next 7 years, like 4K is gonna become the standard, and who knows what the fuck is gonna come next after that.
I saw, to speak of 4K right now, just going a little bit off topic, I saw an Apple ad, I believe, and their new computers hit 5K.
Oh yeah, I think I think the highest so far is fucking 8K resolutions you can do.
God.
Okay.
8K, and I think I've heard like a few things of people talking about 8K I mean not 8K, 15K resolutions.
Wow.
That's a lot of Ks.
Yeah.
No, I was gonna go a bit off like a topic too. What's the point of the curved TVs? I've seen those before.
I think it's supposed to be better for like image and or color depth, if I remember right.
Weird. It's like I looked at it, it's like nothing. It's just a plain TV, but it's curved a little. To me, nothing was better. It's just curved.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what the fuck? I'm pretty sure that the curve, from what I remember in the information, is the curved helps for field of depth and like color vision.
Did you ever go get your vote?
Didn't really look like that to me, but yeah. I don't know. I didn't see nothing special in the curved TVs. I didn't catch my eye too much. I just thought it was stupid.
Let's see.
Sure enough.
Curved television. Let's see. I don't need a wall mount. Fuck off.
Curved TV.
Curved TV benefits. No, not Newegg. Son of a bitch. Since we're gonna go so far off topic, let's actually see what the benefits would be for a curved display.
Oh, please! I want to know.
As the 4K Ultra HD TV market grows, new standards for design. Well, those who've also been wondering about these issues, you need to not look any further. We're about to cover all essential arguments. Curved TVs and their flat cousins.
They're flat cousins. You mean regular TVs?
First, most basic consider when it comes to buying either 4K TV or a flat model is aesthetics. You need to think about what looks nicer. Well, how something physically looks isn't exactly the best measure of whether you should buy it. Is this literally just saying that the whole difference is fucking aesthetics? Do you like a curved TV or a flat one more?
That's dumb.
Oh, that's kind of stupid.
Let's see. Is the immersiveness real? Why does size matter? This is perhaps the single most continuous debate about the used favor of curved 4K televisions. The basic argument states that due to their gentle inward curving screen, 4K models with this design offer a greater level of immersiveness to the viewer sitting in front by slightly expanding the perceivable I don't know how to fucking read that word, quantity of screen space for the diagonal size, combined with their beautiful 4K UHD resolution and high contrast. This is supposed to create an effect of greater depth. Yeah, greater depth and higher immersion is what they say you'd get out of a curved television.
But whether you buy it is based on if you like a curved TV or a flat TV better.
Oh, yeah, I just want to be fancy, you know, bring my friends over. Hey, look at my curved TV.
Well, yeah, it's pretty nice, right?
Pretty dope.
There's a very slight improvement in immersion. Apparently, the depth of what you're seeing on the screen gets better.
But I mean, who really cares about immersion right now when there's VR technology? You know?
That's true, but I'm pretty sure VR needs like a good 4 or 5 years before it hits like that top tier. Yeah. Like real good immersion.
I agree with that, but I mean, if a TV brings a little bit of immersion, I feel like an Oculus would be better or a Vive.
Yeah, true.
Oculus are actually pretty cheap.
Well,
I
Oculus
didn't know
is.
that.
I'm pretty sure Oculus is one or two things is about to happen with Oculus because there was this whole. You guys know about the whole lawsuit thing that's happening with Oculus, right?
I
No.
believe so. I think I heard
Yeah,
that.
ZeniMax, the guys who work with Bethesda, they're suing Oculus because they actually like they took software from ZeniMax. The guy who made Oculus took software from ZeniMax when he was working there, and then left and made Oculus, and it's using stolen software.
Jeez. So the Oculus Rift technically belongs to them.
I don't remember the exact. Let's see, Oculus lawsuit.
Well, yeah, it technically belongs to them. Stole the parts, made the yeah.
There's
They
like
have
a
the right.
whole bunch of shit that's like going on with this lawsuit.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I'd sue too.
Like fuck. Like, I think we should. Right now, before we get into something we don't know what we're talking about, I think we should change subjects.
All right, I got the subject right now.
No, let's skip to point 3. The Ghost Recon beta just closed out. I wasn't fortunate enough to get involved in that, but you two told me that you got to experience it. So what would you guys say you got from it?
I thought it was pretty good. I got like a Far Cry experience out of it, but like a different kind of Far Cry. Like Jeremiah, like you said before. Fuck. No, you go first, buddy. I need to think. I forgot what I said. Yeah.
Well, I mean, what you said before, you don't really feel the stealthiness coming off of it.
Oh yeah, that I was gonna get to that later. I was talking about the good first, and I'm gonna get to the bad.
Yeah, I mean, it's better to mix in between, you know.
Yeah. Good
and bad, but I feel like my experience with it was pretty positive.
Yeah.
It felt like an actual open world game. I ran into trees and I was fine. I broke through fences and it was great. You know, the cars actually worked like cars.
And they got fucked up when he crashed into things.
Yeah.
Yep. That was good. It was really realistic. They got certain points down.
The AI was really realistic as well.
Oh yeah, your teammates, they weren't useless. They did shit.
Yeah, and you could command them to do whatever you want, go where you want them to go.
Exactly. The sync shots as well with the drones. Those drones are pretty cool.
Yeah, most definitely.
And the enemy AIs, like you were saying before, they're flanking you and shit. They can't, it was different. Yeah, it weren't like regular AI enemies.
What I'm getting from this article I'm reading, they're saying that on consoles, yeah, it's a console game, 30 FPS. Everybody knows that, but people are saying that there are a lot of frame rate dips happening, so that their fucking frames are constantly dipping instead of staying constant. Which
the frames thing that happened to me a couple times. I was just playing and then out of nowhere I couldn't do shit.
Yeah.
The game crashed twice.
What would you guys say about the frame rate loss?
I mean, for me, I didn't have any much frame rate problems, but I mean, if it were to happen, it's still it was just a beta, so
yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's a beta. You can't really judge it that harshly.
Yeah, it wasn't even that bad.
It happens in the real release of the game. That's when people can start talking about it. But
yeah, it happened twice to me. It was weird. It was after I completed something too, and then went to go save, and then just the frame rate just dropped immensely. And the first time I was fine. I paused the game, it came back. Second time it crashed on me, and I was like, all right, well, whatever. Won't think too much about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a lot of glitches, but they were funny glitches, you know. So
I didn't really see a lot of glitches.
Oh, I saw a ton with the planes, especially.
I didn't fly a plane, so
Really?
no, I
Well,
only flew a
you know
helicopter.
the little side quests where you have to like steal the plane of resources.
Yeah, no, I didn't get to that.
Well, when you would steal the plane and then land it, if you would blow it up afterwards, pieces of the plane would start spinning in circles and
Jeez,
going through the ground.
that sounds funny.
That happened like almost every time for me because I like blowing shit up. But
Who doesn't?
yeah, Alfredo, one of our friends, whatever.
Yeah.
He was playing with D'Angelo,
Oh
and
yeah, our other good buddy.
um, he threw a grenade into the water, and when it blew up, one of those metal roofs appeared on top of them.
A metal roof?
Yeah.
Jeez.
So I mean, it was full of glitches, but I mean they weren't game-breaking glitches. So
Yeah, like you can still
I'm happy
play.
with that.
Yeah, the bad thing about the game though was the stealth. I don't really think that should be a stealthy game.
Yeah, you
It's like
guys. But from what I've heard from everyone we talk to and articles online, that there's like very little stealth elements, even though there's
yeah,
the
Yeah.
constant talk of a stealth game. That
Yeah.
most people aren't seeing that in the works.
I mean it's like the stealth is not great. You can do it, it's just hard. Like your drone there, like that helps you can spot people out, but I get it to be realistic. You need to upgrade and stuff. At first level, you lose connection fast, and it like drops batteries. Like it dies
Yeah.
after a while. But besides that, they can spot your drone. That's realistic and stuff, but it's kind of shitty because then you gotta hide your drone like really quick, or else you're gonna get spotted, and then you're fucked. It's kind of
Yeah, and
shitty right there.
I never got my drone spotted, but if your drone is spotted, do they know exactly where you are?
Oh no! At first they're on alert, and then
Okay.
they're like, oh fuck, someone's here. But like after a couple of minutes, they fucking find you.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah. I didn't like that though. It's like, come on, I'm using the drone. I'm trying to spot them out. Why? Come on, dumb.
Yeah.
The other thing is like, there's no button to like find stealth. I know like there shouldn't be, but well, no, there should be. Most games
Yeah,
have
to
a
like
button where you
take
can like
cover.
lean for cover. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you guys told me about that too. You said that the cover was like really upsetting, like trying to use that.
Yeah.
Like I had to move around a couple times to find a good spot to cover, and it's like then I have to try to lean up on it. It's weird.
Yeah.
I don't really like
And
it.
for a cover, like if you're crouching, there are covers that are like just about your height, and you think you can like hide behind them. You're not safe at all.
Oh yeah, they can still shoot you.
Yeah.
Dumb.
So you have to like lie down on the floor in order to like take cover. And
That doesn't sound like that'd be that interesting, lying on the floor and trying to shoot people.
yeah,
Yeah, that's awful. And plus I honestly think they should have gave you a sniper like right offhand. I didn't get a sniper until the beta almost ended, and like I had to find a crate or some shit. If it's about stealth, you should give a sniper automatically. That's what I think, at least.
yeah. I appreciate how like almost every gun is silenced, you know. But
Oh yeah, and you can take off the silencer too. That's pretty cool.
yeah.
But
Hey,
not a lot of games do that.
no, not at all. But
Yeah.
my one problem is that you can change your entire loadout while in the field.
You could do that. I didn't know. I
Yeah,
thought you had to go
I
up to
didn't
one
know
of
either
those-
until Alfredo told me,
Huh.
I feel
and
like,
I find that a little bit off. You know?
I feel like
yeah,
in a
it's
game
not
like
realistic.
that, you should be able like safe houses. Like, were there
Yeah.
safe houses in that beta?
More like safe camps. They're like open
Yeah.
areas.
But like, yeah,
Yeah,
like
like-
safe areas.
Yeah,
I
there
feel like
was.
areas like that are where you should and shouldn't be able to change your equipment. Like you should go to that safe area to change your equipment.
Yeah,
And,
I
like,
thought that's how it was, but
it'd be
apparently,
and it like maybe like you can like there's an ability you can use to like call in like really quickly to like do a quick hot swap, but I don't really feel like you should be able to do that on the field.
Honestly,
Yeah, like whenever you want. Yeah. I had no idea. All you had to do is when you would like open the map, just scroll a few pages into your loadout, and you can just change it.
I don't think they could do that though, because then the game's just basically going to be a different Metal Gear Solid 5. Because when I was playing that, it was like pretty similar. It was different. It played like really differently, but kind of reminded me of Metal Gear 2, like a Far Cry and Metal Gear mixture. That's kind of what it was.
Yeah.
If you guys ever... like Metal Gear, this is probably gonna stir up like a bit of people, like making some people angry, but I hope that Metal Gear Survive turns out good.
Oh, dude, that looks awful.
It's running on the Fox engine, which looks great, and the gameplay from the original game was like fucking solid.
Yeah, but it's like it's so
people
far
are
off from
people are like so upset about it because of like the whole story thing, but in
all
honesty, like people are more or less upset because of Konami like mistreating the Metal Gear name. But they're not really like trying to take a chance with the gameplay, which is something I want to.
I would give it a try if it has good reviews. Like, if it actually turns out like a good game, I'd give it a try.
I would too. It's just like, to me, it's just so far off from a Metal Gear game. That's why I have mixed feelings about it.
I feel like that's why everyone has mixed feelings about it.
Yeah, it's because you've been growing up with like the same concept, and then out of nowhere you switch it up into something that's not even like the old Metal Gear games. It's like, okay, what the fuck? You know, like what happened to my game? That's
I hope that it becomes something that's like at least enjoyable. Like people are gonna shit on it, but I hope that it turns out as something that is fun to play.
Yeah, well, we'll have faith in them. Hopefully, they make it turn out good. You know.
And if it turns out bad, then we can scrutinize them endlessly, like we have right.
Okay. It's like, you guys played 5, right? Metal Gear Solid 5.
I didn't personally play it, but you know that kid Michael.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one that sat at the table with us today to break the immersion. But yeah, he played it.
Yeah.
He played it, and he gave me like an in-depth analysis of it, and it was a pretty solid game. I also watched some people on YouTube play it.
I couldn't tell because I only watched the trailer once for Survive. You guys know about Quiet, right?
Yeah.
Like, was she in that trailer? Because I saw a girl there, and it kind of looked like her. But I watched this a while ago, so I don't know.
No, I don't think that this is gonna have like any relation to like characters within the games. It's just gonna be like a little one-off thing.
So just a recruit got sucked into a black hole into a different universe, and then that's it.
Yeah.
That's some crazy shit. I don't know where they came up with that.
I know, right? I mean, it's Japan.
That is true. They pulled it out their ass. They're just sitting there like, fuck. What can we do that's not going to fuck up the story, but probably be fun? I know, let's make a recruit jump into a fucking black hole and then survive.
Let's fight some, like, weird, like glitch zombies.
Oh, yeah, the fucking... Yeah.
Yeah, the zombies do look, like, really weird.
It's because they're, like, based off the... Technically zombies in Metal Gear 5, because there's like zombies, they're like little parasites that go in you and they like turn you into zombies, and if you speak a certain language it infects everyone else. It's weird. They're like, it's like, let's say I got one for English, put an English parasite in my throat. If I talk English to any of you guys will get it. So it turns you into like a zombie, kind of.
That's fucking weird.
It is. Pretty cool concept, but it is pretty weird. I don't know how that works.
Yeah.
Well, to move on to the next subject, we're gonna talk. This is kind of old news. Most articles broke it out about 7 days ago, but the man in Russia who killed his friend over an argument for AMD versus Nvidia.
I don't know much about that, so I'll leave it to you two to talk about that.
I mean, personally, before we get into the what actually happened, I want to know what side was this guy on? Like, was he an AMD or was he an Nvidia guy?
I think the AMD guy stabbed the Nvidia dude.
You do not talk about shit about my game.
That'll kill you, son of a bitch.
He confessed to the crime, though.
Yeah. Even though he hid the body.
Oh no, it was the Nvidia fan that stabbed the AMD dude.
You think you're gonna fuck with me?
Yeah, but he sentenced to 9.5 years.
I mean, in all honesty, that for prison sentences, that's pretty soft. Like compared to
exactly,
America, in America you probably get 25 to life in America. Although our prison system in America is kind of fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't do shit without getting 25 to life. Oh, you got a car accident? 25 to life, dude. Sorry. Shit's crazy. Probably not. I'm just exaggerating.
Well, after that quick bit of
these
news,
guys weren't these guys weren't they working for a software company or something?
I don't know if my article has any of that information. Does yours?
I'm trying to read this. Oh yeah, the pair reportedly used to work together in software development.
Oh wow.
Yeah, they met up for drinks, and then alcohol does something to you, man.
Kablooey.
Yeah, one guy's dead in the bar, and you know.
Yeah. Well.
Oh, they were in a bar.
Friends. These guys were friends.
Yeah, these guys were
what alcohol does to you.
Yeah. This is one of those things that tells you don't drink, kids. You're gonna kill your best friend.
Don't scar the children. Jeez, man.
I mean, as long as you drink responsibly, that's fine. But not to the point where you'll stab your friend over
fucking graphics cards.
Yeah.
I mean, personally, I'm gonna give my input on this. I'm on Team Red for this one. AMD.
AMD?
Yeah.
I have no opinion.
Yeah, because you don't own a computer.
Yeah.
Well, speaking about AMD, I'm gonna try and see if we can get hop up a little conversation on the new Ryzen CPUs that just came out.
Yeah,
these things are fucking crazy. It's a new lineup of CPUs from AMD to rival the Intel 7th gen cores for their i7s. They're new i-series lineup.
Yeah,
they literally
different language right now.
They outperform the Intel processors by a decent amount, and they're almost half the price.
Yeah, most definitely.
Their top of the line flagship CPU, their 1800X outperforms their 6900K by 10%, and it's worth half of that. It's $599, and the 6900K is 1,200.
69.
So, right now, I just pulled up an article from Hot Hardware, and Hot Hardware. Apparently, Intel is cutting the prices on the Core i7 and i5 processors to react to the Ryzen.
Oh god, Ryzen scared them.
Yeah. So what we're seeing now are a bunch of Intel processors dropping in price, perhaps as a bit of preemptive strike against AMD's chips shipping later this week. though admittedly, it's still a bit too early to tell.
That is true,
Oh.
but I feel like with this whole Ryzen lineup, it's a really big like jump for AMD, and I personally, as a fan of them, I hope that this like puts them up in like the hardware industry, because these guys, they've always been the underdogs, even though like these are pretty high prices for like gamers and people who are like tech enthusiasts. These are like great prices, great performance, and that's really what I've seen like a lot of from AMD. And they really don't want to like let down their consumers. That's what I love about AMD. To get a little bit off topic.
Yeah, I did not know what you guys were talking about. The only time
So apparently, the i7 dropped from 700 to 550.
Jesus Christ!
the iPhone 7 or a
No,
computer?
not the iPhone. The
No,
computer.
the i7 G850, 6850K, and the 6800K dropped to 360 from 500.
Jesus.
It's
Yeah.
a trap.
It's a trap. It really is a trap. But, I mean, like they said, it's too early to tell if it's because of Ryzen or not, but I have a strong feeling.
It's because of Horizon.
Yeah.
Oh, and then we
I
got
also-
like for a quick bit of let's see, for a quick bit of like, this isn't anything big, but like the whole Vega releases for their new lineup, their 500 series graphics cards. I feel like this is gonna be shaping up to be something great,
Yeah.
because like they're literally like this new lineup of graphics processors is something that scared Nvidia so much that they're putting out a fucking stronger, god damn it, ads. They're gonna be putting out a stronger version of their fucking flagship GPU.
Really?
Like, that's literally what Nvidia is doing. Like, there are people who are gonna say like, oh, Nvidia is only doing this because they always put out a TI version of their strongest graphics card, but this is in response to the Vega chips for sure.
Okay. I mean, it sounds legit.
I'm not gonna scroll any farther down in this article because I don't want to get popped up with an ad again. I don't feel like getting some copyright claims.
You're right.
Oh, copyright is bad.
Yeah, really fucking bad. Let's see. Let's talk about the Oscars. Who watched them?
Oscar.
None of us did.
Well, then let's move on. Okay.
All right.
Well, let's go to our final subject. Politics.
Question.
Namely, Trump. Who the fuck else are we going to
Mr.
talk
Trump.
about?
Yep.
Speaking of Mr. Trump, there's a hashtag on Twitter that's trending. It's number 12. Hashtag the internet smells like, and the first thing I see on there is Trump.
Oh my god.
And it says, I didn't wash my hands or some shit.
I didn't wash my
Um,
hands.
Awful.
I was at the supermarket the other day, and I don't recall this magazine as much, but it was about his wife and how she isn't ready to be the first lady.
She said
she isn't
herself?
ready, and she kind of doesn't want to be.
I don't see.
Uh-oh.
She has nothing. Literally, she has to do nothing. She is
Exactly.
not important.
So
She's
it was
going to be
just,
some,
it was
like-
the headline of the magazine. I saw it and I took a peek at it and then put it back. I don't remember it much, but I think that's what it was.
Yeah, at least Michelle tried.
Michelle
So-
tried, but now we
Yeah,
get shitty food in our fucking lunch lines, and we all want to puke.
That
Yeah.
is true. Thanks a lot, Obama's wife.
Obama's wife. Let's see. let's talk about the fact of Donald Trump blaming a military SEAL's death, a SEAL's death on the military. No, and no, we're not talking about the animal. We're talking about a Navy SEAL. At least I'm gonna assume that. Or maybe the military just decided they were gonna shoot a fucking SEAL and we pissed off Russia.
Maybe. You never know. You never know.
Let's see, demanding an investigation into his son's death over the weekend, Owens further revealed that he couldn't bear to meet Trump at the airport at Ryan's casket was carried off to the military plane last month. Let's see. This was a mission that was started before I got here. This is something they wanted to do, he said. They came to me, they explained that they wanted to do the generals who were very respected. My generals are the most respected, and that we've had in many decades, I believe, and they lost Ryan. Let's see.
Saving Private Ryan.
Oh my god, I wish we could have. And here's another thing which is kind of fucky about what Trump does before. I'll let you talk about. I'll talk to Jeremiah after I speak about what he said. And there's like a bunch of Jewish community centers around the country who are reporting that they're getting bomb threats, and Trump himself said that the Jewish community centers they're faking the bomb threats, and they're just making it up.
Jeez.
I don't feel like that's something you'd make up, you know?
Yeah, it's a fucking bomb threat.
Yeah,
exactly.
I don't really think you'd fake a bomb threat.
Yeah, this shit gets you in trouble if you fake that.
Yeah.
That's not something they would be faking. Jesus, Trump, man.
Trump's not gonna get in trouble. Trump, he's showed very obviously that no matter what the media does to him, he's going to turn out the good guy.
Exactly.
Yeah. Speaking of that, like an hour ago, legit an hour ago, CNN posted up an article how he's willing to like pass a bill to let some immigrants in the U.S.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, the ones who aren't serious or violent criminals.
Yeah, see, that's fine. He should have been like that in the beginning, not just, every immigrant has to go.
Yeah, here we are, CNN Politics. Trump envisions bill allowing many immigrants to stay in U.S. Is that what you're reading?
You can't say that word, dude. That's fake news.
Fake news.
According to Trump.
Yeah, CNN, fake news. Donald Trump. Fucking goddamn it, there's an ad. Fuck off, CNN.
Oh, fake news, definitely no.
Oh, there's like 3 parts of this fucking cast that I'm gonna end up having to cut out and post.
Yeah.
President Donald Trump wants to pass an immigration reform bill that could grant legal status to millions of undocumented immigrants living in the U.S. The time is right and for immigration bill as long as there is a compromise on both sides, Trump told reporters Tuesday at the White House. Trump is eager to pass a compromise immigration bill in his first term that would stop short of granting a path to citizenship for millions of undocumented immigrants, but would allow undocumented immigrants who aren't serious or violent criminals to live, work, and pay taxes in the U.S. without fear of deportation. A senior